Designing and furnishing a toddler classroom is a meaningful investment in early learning. But how much does it actually cost to create a safe, developmentally appropriate space for active little learners? In this video, we'll break down the key expenses involved in setting up a high-quality toddler classroom for up to 12 children ages 12 to 24 months. We'll help you budget confidently and make smart purchases for your space. To accommodate your classroom of 12 toddlers, you will need to provide 12 separate cubbies or lockers for personal storage. Items from home, like a diaper bag for young toddlers, need a designated space to keep germs from spreading. It also helps teachers quickly and easily locate each child's belongings, saving them valuable time and energy. While many variables affect pricing, like materials, sizes, and configurations, you can expect to pay anywhere between $1,500 and $2,200 for the locker or cubby storage needs for your toddler classroom. Tables and seating in a toddler classroom are essential for supporting early learning and development. These versatile pieces of toddler furniture play a key role in classroom routines, like snack time, sensory play, art projects, and group activities. For children 12 to 24 months old, you will need tables that are 14 inches tall and chairs that are between 6 and 9 inches tall. In a well-equipped toddler classroom for 12 children, depending on the size, material, and features like rounded edges or adjustable heights, you will need to budget between $1,300 and $1,600 for classroom tables and chairs. In a toddler classroom, meal and snack times are not just about physical nourishment. They provide opportunities for social interactions and ways to practice life skills, such as table manners and healthy eating habits. Make sure you are setting your class up for success as you set the table with sippy cups, toddler silverware sets, plates, bowls, and placemats. Remember to keep bibs on hand for days when mealtime gets a bit messy. Mealtime supplies for a classroom of 12 toddlers will cost anywhere from $300 to $500. Toddlers need a comfortable place to recuperate. Make sure they get the rest they need with comfy cots or mats. For a class of 12 children, you want at least 12 mats or cots. You will also want a cot carrier to store them in a safe and sanitary way. You can expect to pay between $600 to $900, depending on the type of cots or mats you choose. Comfortable gliders and rockers give teachers a place for one-to-one interactions with toddlers, such as when they need soothing or want to read together. While toddlers are gaining independence, they still look to their teachers for emotional reassurance. You will want gliders with rounded edges, no exposed moving parts, and easy to clean upholstery. Depending on the style and how many you include in your classroom, plan to spend between $500 and $1,000 on this important piece of nurturing classroom furniture. Carpets are more than cozy additions. They're essential for a well-designed toddler classroom. Soft, durable carpets help define learning areas, provide important sensory input, and create a safe, comfortable surface for play, movement, and early group activities like circle time. For toddlers aged 12 to 24 months, carpets also support gross motor development and offer a clear visual cue for gathering and transitions, all while reducing noise and promoting a calm, organized learning environment. You will want at least one carpet in your classroom, but larger spaces can fit 2 or more carpets plus runners for the walkways. Depending on variables like room size and what kind of materials your carpets are made of, a reasonable estimate for carpets for your classroom is $600 to $1,200. Learning centers support toddlers' development by offering hands-on exploration, language growth, and foundational cognitive skills through play-based, developmentally appropriate experiences. As you stock your classroom's various learning centers, you want to ensure you choose age-appropriate, enriching materials, including storage options, while also making sure you have planned materials for each center's unique needs. Storage units are essential for creating a safe, organized, and toddler-friendly learning environment. At this age, children thrive in spaces that are calm, consistent, and clutter-free, making accessible, developmentally appropriate storage a must. Look for storage solutions that encourage easy cleanup and toddlers' independence, with low shelves and storage containers like shallow baskets that initiate discovery moments. Be sure to include at least one lockable cabinet for the teacher's use to safely store items like cleaning supplies or personal materials. Expect to spend between $3,000 to $3,800 on high-quality storage solutions that support both safety and daily routines. Literacy learning centers in a toddler classroom play a foundational role in supporting language development, early communication skills, and emergent literacy behaviors. Literacy centers in the classroom nurture curiosity about illustrations, vocalizing, and storytelling, all of which lay the groundwork for later reading and writing. You will want sturdy, age-appropriate board books, storytelling props like puppets or soft toys, book displays, and activities that introduce toddlers to the alphabet. Your literacy center should be a comfortable, calming space with carpets and soft seating. For a classroom of 12 toddlers, you can estimate the materials that support literacy to cost between $800 and $1,000. Toddlers are developing coordination, strength, and precision. Block play helps build both gross motor skills, carrying, stacking large blocks, and fine motor control, grasping, aligning smaller blocks. Block play also invites toddlers to experiment with cause and effect, spatial reasoning, and early math concepts like size, shape, balance, and quantity. Stock your block play center with materials including soft and wooden blocks, easy-to-grasp wooden figures, vehicles, and display photos of real-life buildings and architectural inspirations. Invest in a wide variety of materials that you can rotate in and out of your center to keep block play fresh and engaging. Because there is such a wide variety of block sets made of vastly different materials, the price fluctuates greatly, but you can expect a fully stocked block center to run between $500 and $900. Dramatic play is a powerful tool for learning in toddler classrooms. While toddlers are just beginning to explore pretend play, this stage marks the foundation for social understanding, language development, and emotional growth. A well-designed dramatic play center provides toddlers with meaningful, developmentally appropriate opportunities to make sense of their world through imitation and exploration. The most expensive part of a dramatic play center is the play pretend furniture, but you can mix and match the furniture pieces to achieve the right balance for your classroom. For a complete furniture set that includes a dramatic play refrigerator, stove, sink, microwave, wooden doll high chair, armoire, and a wall-mounted mirror so toddlers can see themselves emulating adults, you would need to plan for between $1,600 and $2,100. For the miscellaneous dramatic play materials like costumes, props, and pretend food, the ballpark figure runs from $700 to $900. Altogether, a toddler dramatic play center could cost between $2,300 and $3,000, depending on your inclusions. Art in toddler classrooms is not about the final product. It's about exploration, expression, and development. For toddlers, the process of creating with their hands is a rich sensory experience that supports growth across many domains like cognitive, motor, language, and social-emotional development. Fill your art center with a variety of supplies, like chunky crayons, washable finger paints, dough, and rollers. Remember, if it is a consumable item like paint or paper, you will need to plan to restock it regularly. To give your classroom of 12 toddlers a good starter art supply, you will need to budget between $600 and $800. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, might sound advanced for 12 to 24-month-olds, but toddlers are natural scientists. They explore the world by observing, touching, and testing cause and effect relationships. Invest in toys that utilize stacking, fitting, and balancing, as well as colored counters like an abacus, puzzles, and cause and effect toys like toddler-safe switches or buttons that produce sound or light. STEM explorations that use a sand or water table or a light table offer multi-sensory ways to explore our world that are particularly engaging for toddlers. Make sure you have a large enough inventory of these toys and materials to rotate in and out of your STEM center to keep play fresh and engaging. For a class of 12 toddlers, a fully equipped STEM center, depending on various materials and whether or not you include a larger light or sand or water table, can cost between $700 to $2,000. Music supports cognitive, social, emotional, physical, and language development in children ages 12 to 24 months. A well-designed music center offers toddlers opportunities to move, explore sound, and express themselves, often before they even have the words to do so. Invest in age-appropriate instruments like shakers, maracas, rhythm sticks, drums, and xylophones with safe, rounded mallets. You will also need a way to play music, which can be a CD player with CDs or a Bluetooth speaker that connects to a computer or mobile device with preloaded playlists. You can expect a music center for a class of 12 toddlers to be between $300 and $600. Manipulatives encourage toddlers to grasp, pinch, twist, stack, and turn, all actions that strengthen the small muscles in their hands and fingers. These muscles are essential for later self-help skills like feeding and dressing. Invest in manipulatives and fine motor activities like stacking toys, nesting cups, wire mazes with colorful beads, knobbed puzzles, and snap-together toys. As with most centers, you want a large enough inventory that you can rotate materials in and out of the center to keep play fresh and engaging. For a class of 12 toddlers, you can estimate that your fine motor and manipulative center will cost between $600 and $900. So, how much does a fully furnished toddler classroom that serves 12 toddlers cost? If you add up all of the furniture, essential supplies, and various learning center materials, you will get a ballpark figure of $13,600 to $20,400 for a classroom that exceeds expectations and gives the children in your care the quality education they deserve. Now that you have a clear picture of what goes into building a high-quality toddler classroom, let Kaplan make the next step even easier. Our ready-to-use classroom shopping lists are designed to help you furnish classrooms of all sizes, age groups, and learning goals, without the guesswork. Need a customized quote or help choosing items that meet state licensing requirements and early childhood best practices? Connect with your local Kaplan representative at kaplanco.com/Kaplan representatives and get expert guidance tailored to your exact needs. Let's bring your vision to life together.